Hey yo, y'all, it's Brian here. The game is pretty much over now between the 49ers and Bengals. And yeah, what do you know? Cincinnati pretty much won this game, 31-17. The game is all like less than a minute left. So unless the 49ers can make a big miracle, then yeah, the Bengals won this game. Oh man, what a fun game to watch. Yes, what a fun game. This is probably the most fun I've ever watched the 49ers play in the most sarcastic way possible. So yeah, I mean, I usually do winners of the game when they win, but since they lost, there's a lot of losers in this one. I'd say the biggest one is probably Brock Purdy, unfortunately. I mean, he made some nice plays, but at the same time, when you have 3 turnovers, that's not good at all. And the defense, as much as they played not great, I mean, they could have been worse, right? We rag on Steve Wilkes and company, but when you get 3 turnovers on offense, that's pretty bad right there. A lot of people are saying that Kyle Shanahan and them are getting kind of shielded from the criticism. Yeah, I think Kyle should get some criticism for this game, definitely. With I don't know, it's just kind of weird that like George Kittle, as much as how effective he is, they like to use him really late in the game. Like, why don't they use him like all game long when he's tearing them up? But for whatever reason, this year they just haven't used him that much, and it's kind of weird because Deebo Samuel's out. You have an opportunity to showcase him even more, and just doesn't happen often. So yeah, it is what it is. Congrats to Joe Burrow and company. He's just a freaking beast. I had him in fantasy football last year. He was the only guy that carried my team to a few wins in fantasy. Good job to everybody in Cincy. Yeah, 49ers got to get the drawing boards. I'm hoping by the time the bye week is over against Jacksonville, we get Deebo Samuel, Trent Williams back, because we miss it big time. I'm not going to lie, especially Deebo Samuel. We're missing that big offensive playmaker. And isn't it a coincidence that they've lost all 3 games without Deebo? He was out the majority of the game against Cleveland. He was out in Minnesota. He was out in this game. So it's kind of a coinky dink that he's a big part of the offense. I mean, as much as we love to praise Christian McCaffrey, Deebo is like the bloodline, I'd say, for the offense for the 49ers. So, I'm going to still try to stay optimistic. I know it's kind of hard for us Niner faithful to stay optimistic, but we're just going to have to do the best we can. And right now, I believe Seattle's first in the NFC West, which is just a big shocker right there. Starting 5 wins, now losing 3 in a row. Yeah, it hurts big time. I know. Yeah, it hasn't been fun for the past almost month now with 49er football. I'm hoping a few weeks from now we can come back and start another winning streak, but it's going to be a really, really tough schedule. It started with this week. It's going to start against Jacksonville. I think we play Tampa, Seattle twice, Philadelphia, even Arizona, Los Angeles. It just keeps going on and on and on, and this would be a very good test for the 49ers coming in later on. So, disappointed, kind of upset, not happy. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys aren't happy as well, but we just got to do what we got to do, right? And stay positive as much as possible. And yeah, I mean, that's all I got to pretty much say. So that's it. Niner faithful, Niner Empire. I wish we'd have came with a win. Always nice when they win, but since they didn't lose the game, a lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers, a lot of no stopping Joe Burrow and company, Jamar chasing them. We got our ass kicked pretty much. So yeah, enjoy it. Cincinnati fans, 49er fans, let's kind of be sad for the next 2 weeks, even though we have a bye week coming up. And I'm hoping that they rebound for Jacksonville. So, yep, I'm going to end it right here. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your night. I'll try to have a video out this week talking about the 49ers and how they're doing in the 2023 season. And hopefully we can get better. That's all I got to say.